Okay, so now let's take a look at measures 16 through 25. Okay, so the tonal center for where we are has moved. Instead of having our thumb sort of anchored on the fifth string like we've been doing, now it's going to be anchored on the sixth string, this low boom. That's the low note we're going to play. Okay. Good news is we're still dealing with small phrases, but we're not dealing with as many of them. Okay. So here's your first couple of notes. Bum, 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 bum. That's a little strange. When we look at measure 18 and 19, or sorry, this is 17 and 18, 19 and 20, same thing. Bum, 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 bum. Okay. So that's good. At least that we know that we don't have to work super hard, because we're going to basically just play this two measure phrase twice, no big deal. But then we get over here. So here's 17 and 18, 19 and 20. At measure 21, we've got a slightly different phrase that's coming up. Bum, 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 bum. Holy moly, that's different. Let's mark it so that way we remember it. Okay, we're going to call this one from measure 21 to measure 25. That one's a little different. Okay, so now that we've kind of done and we'll even mark that there. There you go, 21. Hey now. All right, so now that we've got that kind of figured out, let's take each piece of that separately. We'll go thumb first, then we're going to add the fingers. Start with measure 17 and 18. And we're looking like this. It's asking for a second fret on the fifth string. You can move your middle finger, but I find that a little bit uncomfortable. I would rather hook my pointer finger over and catch it on the way down. Okay, here's what it looks like one more time. Yeah, for me it makes more sense to hook my middle finger or pointer finger over and catch it, because that leaves my middle and my ring sort of in the same positions that they were before, which makes it easy for me to catch the notes that I need there. Okay, again, here's measures 17 and 18, thumb only. Okay, we know that it's the same figure for measures 19 and 20. Okay, now let's add the middle finger on the first string. Let's do measures 17 through 21. 1, 2, 17. Here we go. 19. Okay, not too shabby, right? Now let's take a look at 21 to 25. Going solo, thumb only. Wow, there's a lot that's happening there, but it's only on 2 frets, the second and the third fret. So even though it looks a little bit busy, it's not super tough, and we can play the whole thing with our middle and our ring fingers. One more time. Let's see, I'm going to scoot closer, scoot my camera closer. There you go. So here's my left hand, measure 21. Okay. Notice my pointer finger is close, but it's not on the board, and my pinky finger is chilling out here in case it needs it. Okay, but not too tricky. Okay, let's try adding the finger on the top string. Back up a little bit so you can see both hands. Again, my pinky finger is planted on the face of the guitar. Okay. So it's not super hard, just it's a little bit more challenging because it's a little bit longer. But you can totally do it. It just takes a little bit of practice. Okay. So break it down into small sections, do them piece at a time, and then string them all together like we're going to do right now. This is measure 17 through 25, thumb only. 21. Now let's add the high notes. And feel free, you can, with your left hand, with your fretting hand, you can slide, you can adjust as need be. Okay, it will generally be better if you come up with a nice consistent fingering as you're kind of working this piece out slowly. That's going to be the way that you get the most mileage out of it. So cool. That's measures 17 to 25.